The US of A is getting closer to mending ties with our frenemy, Cuba. But let's cut to the chase, because while strengthening foreign relationships is great and all, we really want to know, can we finally get Cuban cigars? The answer is yes, and while Americans can get their hands on this tobacco goodness, Cubans are equally celebrating. Considering the US consumes the most cigars out of any country in the world, 300 million annually, Cuban cigar sales should boom. The Cuban government predicts they'll gain up to 30% of the US premium cigar market, and after a few years, that number climbs up to 70%. Sounds pretty insane, right? Could be. Cuba has been out of the US for 50 years now, and they may have a flawed view of how our markets work. Another aspect to consider is that this interaction still has its restrictions. Americans can travel to Cuba for educational purposes only. An itinerary has to be submitted. Plus, we're limited to bringing home $400 worth of Cuban goods. 100 of that can be Cuban tobacco and or alcohol. Looks like we'll be getting a keychain instead of a cigar when our friends go visit. But this is just for now. President Obama went so far to say that we may eventually lift the entire embargo. I'm Bono-Voznenko for Modern Wall Street.